Wake and steak, baby.
That's a chug for what record last week?
12-6.
Call the fire, man. Are you guys gonna listen this week?
Probably not.
10-4 week one.
Need another beer.
7-8 week two, whatever. Lost 1 unit. 12-6 last week, suckers.
Who bet the Giants? Somebody tell me. Nah, you didn't bet the Giants.
Money line, no.
Scared as
Nobody
fuck.
bet the money line. Nobody.
Scared as fuck.
No, and who bet the Steelers?
Nobody.
Wait. Who bet the Saints?
Who bet the Saints with Teddy Bridge?
You didn't.
Nobody.
No, you didn't, guys.
It's all right.
You got Jaguars +9? Maybe.
No,
maybe you guys did. Maybe you guys did. All right, guys, but we're going to get to it. Matty, this is my home dog, Matt.
Let's do this shit.
I'm Carlito. And this week's hard, guys, because I know what the fuck I'm doing. We know what we're doing, and this week's hard. So we'll get right into it. What do we got week one?
Let's go. So I think this is one of the tougher ones of the week, starting out on Thursday. Philly at Green Bay. We talked about this, and you've got polarizing trends here where you've got Philly, who is 1-2. God forbid they go 1-3. This is a must-win situation for them. They are 0-3 against the spread, and then you've got a Green Bay that's 3-0 and 3-0 against the spread. Something's got to give.
But,
God damn it, Cora.
Sorry. Oh, but here we go. So
what I'm saying is, go ahead.
it's just, what I always preach, I hate fishy lines, and this is fishy as it gets. So, of course, the whole population is going to want to go Green Bay. Green Bay -4 at Lambeau Field against Philadelphia. Of course you're going to take Green Bay. That's the fucking easy play, bro. But you know what? We've been sucking Thursday, and I guess they usually feed the fish Thursday.
I think so.
But Philly's got to win, guys. They got to win. And Green Bay, those numbers are inflated.
Put your nuts on that line.
Rodgers hasn't, not Rodgers, the offense hasn't really done much. Their defense is top 5 in the league, just so you guys know. So,
that's it.
I'm taking Philly +4, bro.
That's our sharp play to start the week.
That's sharp as shit. Like, you take Philly +4. You got 75% of the money on Green Bay. The line moved a 1.5, but
it's in that 4-point Vegas danger zone. That's that weird shit. They don't know where they want that money, but it's moving that opposite direction. So take the sharp play.
Take it Philly, bro.
Go with Philly.
+4, guys, all right?
Take it.
Next game, we're getting into Carolina Panthers at Houston Texans.
We got to ride. I'm riding with Deshaun Jackson all day here. That line moved a little bit from 4 to 4.5. Always bet where that line movement goes. And you know what? Even though Carolina, still showed some poise last week without Cam Newton, I still have to go with Watson at home. They're 2-1 against the spread. I still think they're going to cover it. I think this is one that, Carolina might not be able to do this 2 weeks in a row. So
we took them last week against the Chargers +3. Nobody took them.
Yeah, they covered.
They love the Chargers. Everybody loves the Chargers. We took Houston. I just love them at home. But to be honest, on this one, the points are weird. Like we said, that little 3 to 5 point threshold is very hard. So throw them in a parlay. And yeah, that's our first leg of a parlay. So far we got Philly +4, Houston parlay, right?
Yep.
Next game. This one's another hard one.
Super
another
hard
one
game.
like fucking DJ Khaled.
Cleveland at Baltimore.
Woo!
This is a monster line moving from 3.5 to 7. 60% of the money on Baltimore, at Baltimore. You've got this Putz talking about every weekend, don't count us out yet. We're going to win. We're going to be fine, blah, blah, blah. Baker, when the fuck are you going to do something? You know what? I was reading shit. You did not target Odell Beckham on the last 2 drives of the game.
Like that, though.
No, I don't kind of like that because look what that guy does. He's dynamic. What the fuck does that guy do except score 80-yard touchdowns and run 4.340?
Yeah, he has one 80-yard touchdown on a fucking 7-yard little fucking slant.
That's why you throw the ball to him. He's the best receiver in the game. You know that.
You know what? I think all right. So Baltimore, what's their record? 3-0. But you know what? Against the spread, they're 1-2. Right?
So
you know what Cleveland is against the spread? 1-2. So against the money, they
tells
have
you
the
nothing.
same record.
Exactly.
Bro.
It's a wash. So what we decided to do, tell them.
We decided to take Cleveland in a 10-point teaser at plus 17. I'll take the 17 points all day. I know all the fish are going to take Baltimore.
Because if Baker...
That's the easy play. They ain't no fucking easy plays, bro.
Mr. 9.5 wins on the season, starts 1-3, you can kiss his ass fucking goodbye.
So, I mean, they can lose, but they can lose by 17.
No way. They lose by 10 max.
So that'll be the first leg of our teaser, right?
Yep.
All right, guys. We're going to go to our first no toca game.
Yeah.
So we got
happening.
Washington Redskins at the New York Giants.
You got 54% of the money on the Giants. Everybody's riding Daniel Jones. Heroic performance last week, but can he back it up again? I don't know. But you know what? Washington looks so bad. Gruden's on the hot seat. They got to do something. And I just think this is a fishy game.
We played roulette last week, which is not roulette, but we took Giants.
I'm not riding the Giants.
Money line,
2 weeks in a row.
spread. Now it's all over the internet. Everybody's, I knew it. You didn't know shit. We said that shit before everybody even fucking knew it.
And 77% of the money on the over at 49 points.
I just think that hand is
I don't know
dealt.
about, maybe.
All the money's going to the Giants now, and I just don't even want to touch that game.
Yeah, that's Vegas. Vegas wants that. They want that
fish,
money.
What would they do? They're like, oh, Giants, they won. They fucking covered that spread. No.
They're going to do it again. I don't think so.
Chill.
Yeah, no.
Chill. It ain't that easy, guys.
Yep.
It ain't that easy. All right.
Let's keep it moving.
So that's a no talk. I don't even touch that.
Get the fuck away from that game.
All right, fuck.
It gets harder and harder, by the way. Every single game is harder and harder. But here we come to, this is my favorite part of the segment where we talk about the Miami Dolphins. They're so fucking bad.
All right,
so what do we do?
We got Chargers at Dolphins, right?
You know what we do? We stay with the goddamn Dolphins again.
We've lost Dolphins 3 weeks in a row, guys.
You know what? If I lose them 4 weeks in a row, so be it. But you know what?
Last week, but we're quick, though, because people want to hear, quick shit. So, last week, Dolphins, they should have covered. The reason why they didn't cover, in the fourth quarter, whatever, stupid penalty, Xavier Howard, another personal foul, boom, boom, 30-yard penalty.
It's a frustration foul.
Cowboys scored, they covered the spread. Dolphins should have been up 20-10 at first half. Whatever. I'm not going to even get into that.
They blew it.
Yeah, we didn't cover it. If not, it would have been 13-5. But, whatever.
That's fine.
I think you got to ride with the Dolphins again. Line movement hasn't changed. You got 50% of the money on the Chargers. It actually went down from 16.5 to 16. So they're trusting the Dolphins with the 16 points. And another little good luck. The last time they played was 9/17, 2017, and the score was 19-17. I don't know. It just sounds fucking weird.
Fuck you call that again?
Yeah, I don't know.
Palindrome?
Numerology, whatever the fuck. Chargers are 1-1 against the spread. Dolphins are 0-3 against the spread. So,
shit. All right.
Dolphins plus 16.
This is one of my favorite games coming up here. But it's also, look, all these games are very difficult. But you got Oakland at Indy, right? You got 63% of the money on Indy. Here.
Line went from 6 to 7.
6 to 7, so, some movement. But, and the last meeting, the Colts mopped them by 12 points. But what I think is the play here, just because you've got a desperate Raider squad, albeit at home at Indy, I say that we throw this into our parlay of the game.
Yeah, throw another parlay in there. You got to take a money line there. I agree with that.
God damn it, Cora.
So we got Oakland.
Cora,
their last 3 games against the spread are 1-2.
Cora.
And Indy's 2-1. So Indy surprised a lot of teams.
Who do you pick, Mama?
You got to take a money line.
Do you like Indy money line?
We got to take Indy money line.
Okay, so Indy money line. So that's the second.
That's where it's at. Yep.
That's the second part of the parlay, right? So right now you got Indy money line, and what's the other one here?
On the parlay?
Talk to me. No, that's not our parlay. What is it?
We got Houston money line and Indy money line.
And Indy money line.
So that's the second leg.
All right, let's move it on to the next game.
All right, guys. Listen to this. So we got Kansas City Chiefs at the sneaky, scary Detroit Lions. They're sneaky as scary as their city, bro.
But listen,
I don't know, man.
I referenced Fool's Gold last week, and I almost, right?
No, we had Fool's Gold. That was a Jaguar.
I know, but I referenced Fool's Gold, and Pittsburgh should have won that game.
I agree.
I am not buying in on Matt Stafford. Well, who is Matt Stafford? Yes, he's got signs of whatever. He can, he's good. He's a slinger, but whatever. He's 3-0 I don't know how, by the grace of whatever. So, anyways, I'm gonna ride Kansas City, until the wheels fall off.
No, and I agree. Like stats, like remember, we judge the money movement. So 86% of the money's on KC, but open that 4.5. It's at 6.5 now, guys. So that line's probably gonna go up to 8.
Take them now by a touchdown.
It's gonna go to
and
7
run.
or 8. Like Detroit, I don't think they're gonna keep up with Mahomes, man. Mahomes the homie. So
Get him.
he was our big play last week. He hit. They've hit every game. They're 3-0 against the spread. The last 3 games, Detroit's 2-1. It's gonna be a good game, but I don't think they can keep up with Mahomes, guys.
No,
so we gotta
Mahomes
ride with
has-
KC there.
Yeah, we got to ride with KC.
All right, guys. Here's another one. Here's another fishy.
It's fishy, but we like it.
So we got
Whoa.
your New England Patriots at your Buffalo Bills. So we all know. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but both of the teams are 3-0. Just to let you guys know, in the same division, which is the AFC East. All right. So we got 82% of the money on the Pats. Went from 6.5 to 7. So there's not much line movement there.
Just enough.
Vegas is intriguing all the money. They want the Pats money. But what I've learned is you don't bet against Brady.
You don't bet against Tom Brady ever.
just
So,
don't, man.
just in case you're scared that the what is it, Pancho Villa and the rest of the Bills Mafia come at him and they give him a tough game in Buffalo, you know what? Tell them what we took.
But no, what Matt told me today, he's like, everybody's high on the Bills. The Pats are going to be like, we're going to show you who the fucking Bills are. The Bills are who we thought they
Right,
were.
mama? Right?
They're going to be the Buffalo Bills. And I don't know, man. I think Pats are going to just murk them out the water, dude. So take your Pats. Take your Pats until they fail you.
Take your Pats.
Take your Pats till they fail you, bro. So Patriots there, guys. -7.
Take them. Wait, actually, no. We threw them into into our teaser, didn't we? No, we threw them into something here.
No, I don't think we throw them.
Yes,
no.
we did. Pats money line parlay.
Ooh, yeah, on the parlay.
Yeah.
On the parlay we did.
Right, mama? Parlay,
Yeah.
Pats? You can't bet against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a spread, too. You got to take those guys, man. All right, so next game. We got your Tennessee Titans at your Atlanta Falcons.
The play of the week.
Yeah, that's a play of the week there. So we got Titans, Falcons, -4.5 Falcons. Dropped to 4, which I don't like. It's a reverse line there. But
Whatever.
Falcons
half
are
point.
still, I still think they're a Super
Right,
Bowl
Falcons?
contender, bro. Like, I still think. Falcons?
Como hace un Falcon? God damn it, Farley. This guy, oh my God. Clean up aisle 3. Coron, what are we going to do with this guy?
Why did you keep doing that, though?
Because you slam it on the fucking table, man. Oh, sorry, Cora. Earmuffs.
All right. So, yeah, we got Titans at Falcons. Last 3 games against the spread, Titans are 1-2. Same thing with the Falcons. They're 1-2. Falcons, they've just been fucking up every time in the goal line, in the red zone,
Earmuffs.
turnovers. I just feel like they're superior. Their offense is superior to everybody else, and they're gonna get this one done.
Yeah, Falcons. Falcons, man, all day. Take them spread, -4 points. I like the fact that line moved down a little bit because I'm not scared of the Falcons. I've been riding with them personally every week. It's been a bit painful, but I mean, if Matt Ryan doesn't fumble and throw picks in the red zone like he did in weeks 1 and 3,
I think he has the most yards.
They win.
He has the most yards
They
right
win.
now.
I mean, Devontae, Julio. I mean, a decent defense. Again, they have a strong team. And, I mean, after the Titans' performance last week against the Jags, I really think that there's a lot to be wanted for in that organization, and the Falcons do it. At home,
Ride the Falcons.
crush it.
That's our big play too, bro.
Ride the Falcons.
So next game, we got your Tampa Bay Buccaneers at your Rams.
All right, so here, this is what we discussed here.
Rams are sneaky.
Going from 9.5 to
Sneaky
10, I'm still not. I mean, like, look at what happened to the Bucs last week. Like, even with Mike Evans scoring 3 TDs in the first half and being a complete monster, Jameis looking.
The Giants got him.
The Giants got him. Jameis,
Exactly.
Jameis looking more like Jameis, but at the same time, it's the Rams, and the Rams, week in, week out, stellar defense. You know, Brandon Cooks, that's just, you know, continuing to crush it. Cooper Kupp in the red zone.
They're going under the radar,
I mean,
bro. They really are.
They're going to be back near the Super Bowl or in the Super Bowl again. And so what we decided, in case you didn't like 10 points, is you know, throwing a little 10-point teaser and getting the Rams at home against the Bucks even money.
Even money, yeah.
Come on, man.
I agree.
That's a good play.
Last time they played was September 25th, 2016. Score was 37-32. But that wasn't with the Rams team we have now, and the Rams won that game. So,
Okay. Thanks,
we're
Cora.
just spitting some facts.
Everyone, Cora. Yay! Aplauso. Yay! Okay. She's good luck, guys.
Yeah, she was. The last page she scratched. We went 12-6, so.
All right, so let's move on. Seahawks, Cardinals. We've been all over the Cardinals and been doing work with the Cardinals, and I love Kyler Murray's ability, and I mean, he's just
Look, they've gone 2-1 against the spread, so
2-1 against the spread. So, like, you know, you have to pay attention to that. Even though they're at home, the Seahawks are coming off a really shitty loss.
Yeah.
I mean, not shitty because New Orleans isn't amazing, but shitty because it was at home. He ran for 2, rushed for 2. He had over 400 yards. It's just a tough pill to swallow to come home with a home loss like that.
I agree.
So, even though he's on the road again, he's playing the Cardinals that have a lot of developing to do.
On the road again.
And
yeah, guys, I think this is not an easy one, but Seahawks is a very, very solid play. You got to take them here. The line went from -3 to -5. 74% of the money's on the Seahawks. And yeah, dude, I think this is the one you got to take.
you got to take
This
it.
is a nice one, bro. Take the Seahawks. Now everybody's gonna fade them because they lost. They lost last week, but dude,
Yeah, Cora. Tell him.
you gotta stick to the script. All right, so what do we got? Our next one, we got Vikings at Bears.
All right, so this one. The Bears.
Yeah,
They
came through. They finally came through for us
Trubisky
Sunday night.
showed you what he could and can and probably will do for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Right? And there's no stopping Khalil Mack. You know, I think they had an injury. They had an injury. Who was it? Someone limped off. Was it Goldman or one of the big linemen limped off. So, you know, there's a little bit of a hole there that they got to fill with a little knee injury. I don't know what his status is for this coming weekend, but nonetheless, they're solid. And you know, the Vikings are good, but it's the Bears at home. I'd like a Bears by a field goal, right?
I like the Bears.
It's a tough game to call, but I like them.
I mean, listen, the way I look at it, why are they giving points to the mighty Vikings? You know, why are they giving points? They're giving you plus to the Vikings. I read the money. I don't care what happened. I read just where the money's going, what the spread is.
Tell me, where's the money going?
I mean, 73% of the money's on the Vikings, bro.
I mean,
of course you're going to bet the Vikings.
What does that tell you?
Who's going to bet the Bears? I still firm believer that the Bears are a Super Bowl contender because the defense wins championships.
What does this remind you of? This reminds you of the Philly game on Thursday night.
Yes,
Very similar.
It does, but it's hard. It's
heavy
hard.
Green Bay money, heavy Viking money, except Vikings are
very little line movement.
Vikings are a +3, right?
Plus.
But 73% of the money's riding out. So everyone's saying, you know what? High-powered offense, good defense.
Who's your quarterback? What, Cousins?
Kirk Cousins, of course. But
yeah, don't you remember how shitty Kirk Cousins is too?
Cousins is very unpredictable.
Don't forget, Dalvin Cook ain't gonna do what he does against the Bears, guys. He's not gonna do that.
What happened to Stephon Diggs? What the fuck has happened to that guy?
Has I think 5 catches the whole year
and 1 touchdown.
Listen,
he had 3 fantasy points last weekend.
The Bears are gonna.
How do you explain that?
The Bears are going to mob them and show the whole world.
The Bears are going to say, you know what? We're back. We're good. All that shit you talk, that everybody dropped Trubisky on their fantasy teams. Everyone said
you guys do
Trubisky
whatever
was
you want.
trash.
Because most of you are going to probably take the Vikings. Of course you are. But the Bears is the play, guys. Bears is the play.
This is one Carly and I were kind of at odds on. I mean, this is
another one. There's another one.
This is almost a no toca for me, but Carly feels a little bit differently. you've got the Jags at Denver, right?
Yeah.
You've got a 1-2 team versus an 0-3 team. Yes, you're at
Who are they
Mile
giving
High.
the plus to?
Who are they? Guess.
Yes, guys.
Jags.
The team they want you to bet. They want you to bet the Jaguars, guys. They want you to bet the Jaguars.
But I mean, shit. I guess Flacco's due for a win. Are they really gonna go 0-4? I guess not.
I mean, at Mile High, bro.
Personally, I don't like this, but I guess I have to ride with my dog here, and I'd have to take Denver. You know,
it's hard, guys.
Denver -3. I have to.
You gotta ride
I have
with
to
Denver.
take them. We gotta ride with Denver.
Nobody's gonna take Denver, guys. Nobody. Who's gonna take Denver -3? They haven't fucking won a game, or they've won one game, whatever it is. I mean, against the Jaguars that played great. Everybody forgot that Ramsey wanted to dip because they won a game. Now everybody forgets that he still has.
What do you mean, bro?
He's still a disgruntled employee, bro.
That guy called out sick for the week. What is that?
But everybody forgets about that.
Did he get mono from fucking Darnold?
So Denver's a play, guys. Denver's a play.
Denver's a play. All right, well, listen. Denver. All right, so the next one. All right, the next one is another game of the week, I think. You got the Cowboys at the Saints. So you've got the Cowboys as a road favorite, -2.5. Teddy Bridge really held up well. I think that offense with Kamara and Thomas, and I mean, they're just so high-powered that, like, even with a backup QB, they can still, withstand a pretty serious test. So, I mean, the Cowboys, honestly, I look at it like this. The Cowboys were neck and neck with the shitty-ass Dolphins.
They were first half.
For a full half.
They really
now,
were. They
again,
really were.
in their own house, in that big-ass fucking stadium.
In Jerry's world. They were.
In Jerry's world. So that's something to think about. I mean, I'm just making you think about
and they looked a little
taking
puzzled
them.
a couple times.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Sometimes they couldn't get it going on drives and whatever. Yes, of course, you get in the Dolphins' head, and then the second half, that was it, and alluding to Xavier Howard's bullshit, too. So
this game, I mean, of course, we took the Saints last week when nobody wanted to take them. This week, the Cowboys are very hot. They have something to prove. They're on the road in another dome. They play in a dome. So what we decided here was just go with the over, tease the over 37 points.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't know what's going to happen, guys.
47 down, tease it down to 37 points. I mean, you got two high-powered offenses. I think they could honestly put up close to 37 points in the first half. I mean, that's the type of game it could be.
Cowboys have covered all their games. Saints are 1-2 against the spread. Last time they played, Dallas won 10-13 and they covered. Low-scoring game, but
yeah,
I think it's going to be different now, dude.
It's different, man. You got Kamara versus Zeke. I mean, if those guys don't score a touchdown each, then something's terribly wrong.
So I think we put that in a teaser over 37, guys.
Yeah, so just to recap the teaser, at this point, we have Minnesota. No, sorry, where are we?
Right here.
First page. Damn.
We got on the teaser Cleveland
plus 17. The Rams at even money.
And over 37 on the Dallas game.
Over 37 on the Dallas game, okay?
And then the parlay,
so one more time, you heard it here. Cleveland plus 17. Rams even money. And over-under 37 on the Dallas-New Orleans game.
And parlay, this one pays you like a plus 150. So whatever, your 100's worth 150. It's not big, but
it's not a monster, but I think it's a good one.
We're taking it safe. You're going to take Houston money line, Indy money line, Pats money line. Play it safe. Take away those little 6-7 points on each game.
Or the 6.5 or the 9.5. I mean, So, but I think we had another game left there to talk about.
Our last game. We got the last one.
Let's talk about this last game.
Which is our Monday night game. It's Bengals at Steelers.
Okay, so last week
we bet
I
Steelers.
called, but last week
Fool's gold.
I called the 49ers fool's gold, and I really thought that Tomlin would never go 0-3. And he did, which is sad, but you know what? They put up a really good show, and I thought they were going to win that game. They should have won that game.
They covered the spread, though.
I now think, I'll say it again, they will not go 0-4. Because the Steelers are better than what they've shown, regardless of Big Ben's injury, right?
In Heinz Field, yeah.
In Heinz Field. So, again, they're not going to get embarrassed. Tomlin's too good of a coach. So, for that...
It's funny, though, because, people think, all right, Bengals, they're not a good team, right? Yeah, right. Steelers aren't a good team. But you know what? Both of those teams against the spread are 2-1, guys.
It's a divisional game.
And this is what we talk about. I don't care about wins or losses, who's playing or who's not, what the score is or what is not. All I care is... whatever the score is, and you add the bet you put, and if it won, bro.
Where's the money?
And they're both 2-1 and 2-1. So this one, guys, is a 50%, bro. The money's there.
The money,
Here you got to take the home team, bro.
Take the home team. You got to take a -4.
And you take Pitt -4, guys.
Go for it. Rock it.
And if you want, you listen again. I mean, we went 12-6 last week. I don't know what we're going to do this week, but I know we're going to do good. So we'll just recap.
Overall in the year, we've been doing complete work. So subscribe to the YouTube.
So,
check us out on Instagram at Wake and Steak. And, yo, like, support the cause. Let's go.
Like, yo, what the fuck else are you guys waiting for?
Let's go. I mean, you know what? We put time into this.
So look, teaser.
So make some money off us.
Teaser, you got Cleveland.
Bookie killer.
17, Rams even. Over 37 on Dallas game. Parlays, we got
Houston money line, Indy money line, Pats money line. And the big play of the week is the Falcons -4 at home.
They don't want it, bro.
The Falcons, they're not going to fucking lose at home again. They're not going to burn me, you, or everybody again. But, so that's our NFL show today. But you know what? There's a few things in the sports world that I want to talk about. Let's talk about my Cubbies shitting the bed. I mean, what, 8 in a row? I mean, that was a cruel unraveling to watch as a Cubs fan. I'm a Marlins fan, but before the Marlins even existed, the Cubbies were my jam. And that was tough to see. But what was pretty interesting to see, and I'm not going to say I loved it or hated it, but you know what, is Harper being eliminated from playoff contention at Philadelphia.
At Philly.
I mean, you know, at Washington, excuse me.
Well, you spend all that
at
money,
Washington.
It just goes down the drain, bro.
Him and who is it? They're like the $330 million guys. They're like not even, there were two of them. They were talking about ESPN. Him and somebody else that are, I guess they're not even top 60. The only one that really carries his weight is Mike Trout. He's like the number 3 guy overall in whatever the car rating is or whatever it's called.
Stan's probably the other one.
I mean, yeah, because he's fucking been hurt all season. So when he gets up to plate 5 times, he hits a home run and he's fine. But, you know, so that's interesting. We will be covering a little bit of the, October MLB coming up as well because, I mean, that's a big time. Yeah, we all know how hard it is to make the MLB playoffs and how coveted that is after playing such a long and, lengthy, crazy season. And other than that, we got, we got NBA and NHL on the horizons. And
NBA's coming.
NBA's coming. You know what? Cruising into week 4 of the NFL season.
You guys ain't ready for the NHL.
Yeah, I don't even know about the NHL.
That's run by the
That's
mafia.
Some shit.
But whatever, guys. If you want to finally win, listen again.
Wake and Steak. Wake and Steak.
Kaboom.
Peace.
Peace out.
Love y'all.